So feeling great at work, Workstation Series. Hopefully you've caught our other videos. So the whole key here is we want you to avoid pain. We want you to feel good at the end of your day, end of your work week. We want you to feel good and have energy and have no injuries and no issues. So the way to do that is have a really well set up workstation. So we're giving you guys a framework. We've been working our way through that. So let's orient you. So we talked about hips higher than knees. We talked about stacking the pelvis. We talked about neutral spine. Then we went to eye level in regards to the monitor. Then we talked about near reach 90, which was around getting everything stacked and then being close in terms of keyboard and mouse placement and working in our near reach. And then last but not least, movement and variability. Okay, so even if you do all this right, if you get your workstation right and you have it all set up, that is going to facilitate you being in good position during the day. The more well aligned you are, the more everything is kind of stacked up, and the more you kind of install these steps in your workstation, and you get it right. The easier it is on your body, the better you're going to tend to feel. But we are not meant to be static and to be stationary. Okay, so we are meant to move. We are meant to move. Nobody feels their best when they don't move. There's a lot of really good reasons for that, but biochemically, circulation is better, or movement it facilitates positive brain chemistry, all kinds of things. So movement is an absolute necessity. A workstation should not be static, should not be stationary. So you want to give some thought to how to move a little more often. So give you some ways. Okay, so first off, get up, go for walks frequently. Get up, move around. Drink a lot of water so that you got to get up and go to the bathroom. If you're the type person that constantly gets so involved, engrossed in your work that 3 hours pass and you look up and realize you've been working for 3 hours and you haven't even moved. Well, that's not necessarily great for your body. It's not the best way to feel good. So my solution for that, or our solution for that, is to drink a lot of water, because then you have no choice but to go to the bathroom. Now, you live if you're in an office building, well, don't walk to the closest bathroom. Walk to the furthest bathroom. Walk a few floors. Go to a different one. So key is physical movement, like getting up and not staying stage planted and stationary at your workstation, but also having variability in movement. So I'll give you some examples. One of my favorite tricks is, and it's going to be hard to see because you won't see the bottom of it, a knee pad. And then we know that sitting a lot tends to tighten up our hip flexors, right? So I'll get the knee pad, go up to a tall kneel, and then work on my computer with this. If you've got a standing workstation, great. Work on standing up. Work from standing up. Variability. Move it from standing to sitting. Work on sitting on a ball. Work on some different dynamic resting positions, so you can do some different sitting positions. But the key is, don't stay static. Take advantage of movement as much as you can by literally moving around, getting up, changing things around, giving yourself variability in terms of actually how you're working, kneeling like I just showed you, working and standing. If you have a standing desk, you can also putting pads, going to kneeling position, a mixture of positions and changes. So having a workstation that's set up really, really well, but then also installing movement throughout your day, and just do it before you feel bad. Do it before anything gets stiff or tight. Just move sort of as much as you can. Sitting on a ball, sitting on a really well-designed chair, sitting on a ball, sitting on pads, going from low kneel to high kneel. I do that all the time. So just a mixture of things. So be creative with it, but have fun with it, and don't make workstation a static thing. Get it all set up right so it's efficient for you when you're there. But then get up and move, and try not to be planted there. Don't be a plant. Be a moving structure. So anyway, guys, that's it. So here they are. So Thrive Workstation Framework: hips higher than your knees, 2 to 4 inches. Stack the pelvis. That's by hinging, exaggerating the sitting down so that you're on your pelvic floor. That's the key to anything. If you take nothing else, get the seat height right, and get the stacking the pelvis by getting on your pelvis. If you get those 2 parts right, that solves 90% of our workstation problems. Working towards that neutral spine, right? We talked about finding that middle ground and why that was important. And then we talked about eye level. That's predicated on good position with your pelvis, shoulder blades and neck, everything's lined up. And then we do near reach 90, which is 90, and then forearms parallel. Then we talked about installing movement and variability. So there's your six steps, 6-step framework. Put that in action. I think you'll be surprised. Even if you do one, two, or a couple of them, it makes a huge difference. We've had a ton of success with helping people get out of painful situations and just improve how they feel and have a lot more energy. And that's kind of what it's all about. So anyway, thanks for listening to the Thrive series. I hope you caught all the videos. They'll be on Facebook and different places. So if you missed any of them, no worries. You can go back and find it. Anyway, if you have any problems and you need some help and guidance and some things specific to you, we are here to help. But thank you for listening, and I want you to feel great at work and have energy. And so work on installing those, and it'll make a big difference in your life. So thanks for listening, and you have a great day. Take care.